What up? It's Mike 40 Ounce bringing you my comic book haul. Got a few books off eBay and got some books at the comic book stores. So here we go. First things first, when I went to the comic book stores, they had some of these new boxes so I can start replacing these white boxes or off-white boxes that I had. So I picked up this X-Men #1 Jim Lee cover. Super cool to have this because now I can put these books in there, the actual X-Men #1 Jim Lee books. So very cool to do that. Next, I picked up Deathstroke, the Terminator #1. Pretty cool book. I like this cover a lot. It's in nice condition too. I don't know, just always wanted it for a while. It was only a couple bucks, but never in the stores. As well as Alpha Flight #1. They had an X-Men #121. I've been looking for that, but it's got a white background, and on the top it had like a rusty speckling kind of going on, is what it looked like. I don't know what it was from, but is too much of an eyesore, so I did not pick that one up. But Alpha Flight #1 still really cool. But some X-Men books I did pick up. X-Men 256. This is first Psylocke in the X-Men, I believe. Pretty cool cover too, as well as X-Men 195, Wolverine versus the Power Pack, about to kill that little girl. Really cool cover. Also, I picked up the Wolverine, well, the Fatal Attraction series. I finally completed all 6 of those, so I had the Wolverine 75 already. There's also the X-Men 304, X-Force 25, X-Factor 92, and Excalibur 71. And the reason I finally completed picking these up too is because when I was on eBay, I found a copy of the book that I picked up a long time ago, X-Men #25. When I was 11, 12 years old, this was in the store. This is kind of the storyline that was going on when I was in Shinders, but I was collecting, like the cards and the bonus cards and stuff like that. That because I was a kid, I wasn't collecting comics yet. I was just still collecting cards. But when I did pick up some comics, I did pick up this one because it was Wolverine getting his adamantium pulled out of him. I thought he was dying, so I picked this one up. And when I was picking this one up, I looked up on the wall and I saw the black and white version. The black and white version, I did not know what it was. I was like, why is that one in black and white? And he said, oh, it's the same book. It's just in black and white. I said, well, why the hell would anyone want that? Give me this one in color. Little did I know what it was, but years later, here it is finally in my collection. But this is basically the first variant, I guess, that I ever saw or knew, or actually saw like on the wall at my comic book store. So very nostalgic to me. So I was super happy to have that. And then in the books on eBay, I picked up in the order. The guy threw in a couple extra books too, which is really nice of him. He threw in an Uncanny X-Men Wizard edition, and this reprints X-Men #94. That book. So it was really cool of him to throw that in. It's got like a one of those, I forget what it's called, but it's got a plastic cover on it. So like as you move it across, these guys disappear and there's gravestones behind them. So the books I picked up on eBay were the Marvel Collectible Classics X-Men. There's 1 through 6. I picked up 1 through 5 so far. I'm still looking for number 6, but I also got a raw copy of Marvel Collectible Classics X-Men #1, so that was super cool. So here's the raw copy, and then here it is, #1, 9.8. super cool because these are all chromium covers. If they reprinted the actual books, I think they probably would be more sought after, more valuable. But the worst chin you'll ever see in comics. But other than that, these are very cool books. Number 2, this reprints 141 and 142. Again, so if it showed these covers, like one of them on the front, one of them on the back, I think they'd be more sought after. Show you the back quick. Let's see where I put that. Number 3, which reprints X-Men 137. This, I think, is the worst cover out of all of the Marvel Collectible Classics. If it reprinted that cover, it would be amazing. Having that in chromium, having the details show up and everything like that, just even more would be, it'd be awesome. Back cover to that. It's got the back of Beast's head on it in the lower right corner there. I don't know what that's all about, but number 4, this is the main one that I wanted to get in the X-Men part. This is where Wolverine's getting in his adamantium pulled out. It's a reprint of X-Men number 25. That one. So this is the main book that I wanted to get. There's Magneto sucking it out. And Marvel Collectible Classics X-Men number 5. This reprints Giant Size X-Men. This is a pretty cool cover. I mean, it's not too bad. I think if they did, if they reprinted that, that cover, it'd be even better, more sought after. The back of this cover. It's all right. Just the fact that they're chromium and the part of it sticks out and stuff like that makes these things really cool. So happy to pick those up. And then the last couple books that I picked up, I got Marvel Masterpieces number 1. This is a Spider-Man cover. I was collecting the Marvel Masterpieces cards back in the day, so happy to pick this thing up. It's a bunch of bigger pictures of the cards I was collecting. The other Marvel Collectible Classics I got was Spider-Man number 2. This reprints Spider-Man number 1. Todd McFarlane, so super happy to have this. I'm still looking for the Platinum Edition. I will get that next. The back of this book is very cool as well. This is Spider-Man number 13. So it's just super cool. If you ever get a chance to get these Marvel Collectible Classics, check them out. Especially when they're in these CGC cases, you're going to really like them. So that is everything that I have for you right now. The next time I'll probably be uploading a video will probably be Free Comic Book Day. I've kind of tapped out the stores around me, so I need to wait for them to start to go to conventions and stuff like that and picking up more books. So yeah, thank you very much for checking it out. I will see you next time. Peace.